What's up, everybody? He's Lil Duval.
That's my guest, Sister Rolanda.
And together we're Outchea.
We're delivering you a podcast that's always blunt and often offensive.
And guaranteed to make even the most uptight listeners get over themselves and laugh out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Run that bullshit ass intro.
No, you ain't finna steal my show.
Go ahead. You do your
Knock
thing.
it off. You ain't gonna steal my joy. Knock it off.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for subscribing and coming back listening to this. What episode we on now?
Episode 9.
Episode 9. We just moving right along. Shoot, I was looking at the top dude, Joe Rogan, and I thought I was doing my thing, and I was seeing what episode he was on. He like on 800. So I realized, okay, I got a long way to go, but I'm with it.
Yeah, I want to thank y'all, the listeners who tweet, Instagram us fake Karen questions, and interact with the show.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't already, the way you can show your support is by leaving a review and subscribing to the podcast via iTunes or SoundCloud. So go on over and hit the subscribe button.
Yeah. So what's up? What we talking about today? What we got going on this episode?
Well, first we want to recap what's been going on since the last time we talked.
Okay.
So first, let's kill him with the shoulders.
Oh yeah,
Kill him with the shoulders.
Yeah, man.
Kill him with the shoulders.
Y'all been showing love with the killing with the shoulders. You know, I like the whole movement going on because I get to see everybody enjoying themselves with their loved ones and seeing everybody smiling. You know, so that's what makes it so dope.
You know what I like about it? It's like for the whole family.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
That's what made it even dope too. I was kind of proud of myself. I actually did something for everybody. Like you don't feel like, okay, I can't do this because I might get fired. I can't, because that's usually what people do. Like when I come on, they be, let me cut the music down. Let me cut the volume down. I don't know what he
gonna say.
Ain't no telling what I might say.
You became a household name.
I mean, I've been come on,
family with the kids and everything.
Well, I ain't a household name yet, but I mean, I'm still working on it. You know, I'm still trying to gradually get in there. I mean, I just like having a good time, and I like seeing everybody else having a good time. So that's what the dance.
You had Debbie Allen.
In. Oh yeah.
That's respect.
You know what's so funny? I didn't even know that was Debbie Allen. Like I didn't. I was watching it, and I was more excited that dang they over all the family having a good time. That's the only thing I saw. I was like, they having a good time. This look dope. Let me post it. So I posted it, and I started seeing people in the timeline saying, "Oh, look at Debbie Allen." I was like, Debbie Allen. I was like, what Debbie Allen they talking? I was like, oh, they talking about the legend.
No, what Debbie Allen?
Yeah.
They talking about Debbie from up the street.
Yeah, you know Debbie Allen from
I know,
Fame.
but you talking about what Debbie Allen?
She the one did that was her with different world. So I mean, that was just like that was amazing to me. You know, that was cool.
And then somebody messaged me and was like, your brother was on the Today Show.
Oh yeah. See, I'm glad you here and tell me because I done forgot about all that until you remember.
That's
bring
what
it
I'm
back
here
up.
for.
Thank you. Because I don't be keeping up with it like that, but I'd be appreciative of it when it happened. But yeah, man, that happened. I woke up and I was like, it was like, man, oh no, Jay Ski called me. He was on.
What, Jay Ski was watching the Today Show?
Yeah, he said he was on a plane headed to the show we just did in Dallas. Shout out to everybody in Dallas. So he was on the show. I mean, he was on the plane headed over there. He called me. You know how when you can't talk loud, but he's like, nigga, we made it. I say, what? He said, we on the Today Show. He said, nigga, I will be so more turned up. That's how he said, so more turned up. If I wasn't on this plane, I'm going to call you because they making me cut off the phone.
Nah, but
and that's how I found out. I was like, oh, snap, let me goddamn check it out. And I looked at it and then so I went on my Snapchat and I seen people talking about it like, you made it, baby. I'm like, I made it?
That's good.
And Mama called like we made it.
Mama said we made it.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, what have I been doing for the last 15 years?
I ain't been doing shit. But once you made it on the Today Show, you made it.
I didn't get $1 from it, so I didn't make shit.
And then you Cedric Entertainer, he was like
oh yeah, Cedric Entertainer, shout out to my OG. That's like my uncle. That's like my I guess the man that goddamn threw me a rope and gave me the game. So shout out to him, and he still show me love all the time.
But see, what happened was, I think The Real changed it because at first it became T.I.'s Killing with the Shoulder Challenge.
Ooh.
I had searched it on Facebook and I searched Killing with the Shoulders. And so the Real, I don't know if they changed it, but at first they had posted like T.I.'s Killing with the Shoulder, but now it reads Real topic of the day, have you done the Killing with the Shoulders challenge? Another video dance challenge is going viral. The Killing with the Shoulder challenge started by comedian Lil Duval. This dance move is part shimmy, part shoulder shrug. Celebs are getting into the Killing with the Shoulder action tool. Action 2. And T.I., Cedric Entertainer, Debbie Allen, and the Today Show anchors have all participated in the challenge so far. Are you ready to do the Killing with the Shoulder? Post your videos in the comments.
But you know what's funny though? This is not just a challenge. We finna make this a whole song because I'm in my DMs, right? And goddamn it, Snoop hit me up saying, nigga,
Uncle Snoop.
I got a hit for you.
Nigga, I just made the theme song, The Killing with the Shoulder. How can I get it to you?
Nigga, I said, nigga, I sent to my email so goddamn quick. And then, nigga, you know how before you even hear, you're like, I know it's a hit. I said, I know it's a hit. Hallelujah. And then when you listen to it, you gotta understand how it meant for me. Because like, when I came up, my favorite rappers was Tupac and Snoop.
Snoop was my first CD.
And Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? I remember sneaking, like back in the day, we had headphones. We used to put it through our shirt and have the string come up in our hand and put our hand on the desk and act like we holding our ear. You know
and
what I'm saying?
You had to do that with remember the compact CD?
Yeah, the compact CD.
You was looking so ridiculous.
So I used to have my headphones in my shirt going up to my hand and listening to it. And that was the album I used to listen to, Doggy Style.
Yeah.
So I mean, so the fact that this motherfucker's goddamn Snoop Dogg fuck with me and I've done movies with him and all, and the fact that he still show me love, and I don't care what nobody say, he's the biggest name rapper in the world. There's no way you can go that don't know Snoop. He ain't nobody bigger than Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Oh my
God,
what I'm saying? I love
so
Snoop.
the fact that he's that big of a person to be so down to earth and real and genuine, you know what I'm saying? You don't meet that man like that. So I respect, and that shit was just so much love him to do that. And then when I heard the song, I was like, man, this is like the next Cha-Cha Slide.
Oh.
I'm telling you, at cookhouse, at parties, when all y'all do y'all get-togethers, this is going to be the dance.
So it's going to be the intro to Outchea?
Yeah. We can use the intro for the Outchea. I mean, the Killing with the Shoulders. That'd be a brilliant idea. Let's do it.
So it'll be like, he's my gay-ass sister, and together we Outchea.
Killing with the Shoulders. Oh, we can't leave out J-Ski. He keeps saying, yeah, you just gonna leave me out for Snoop Dogg. I say, man, no. But fuck you. I'm putting Snoop on this goddamn song. He's goddamn this Snoop. That's what
you understand, right?
I say, nigga, you gonna stop fucking with me?
You understand,
he say, no. Right? And so I say, I'm gonna put you on the song. He say, what? I say, I'm gonna put you on the part. He say, that's gonna be his part. You know, the part he say, right before he say Killing with the Shoulder, he say, that's just gonna be a part. So listen for his part on the song with me featuring Snoop Dogg.
And you just walk up to him and go,
that's his part. So give him his credit. The VP of Rich Broke that does absolutely nothing.
You know, my last job, I was managing large social media pages where it had like 1 million followers.
Yeah.
And so we was trying to do the ALS challenge, the bucket challenge. You know how that went viral. So, you know, people actually study shit like this. That's what we were doing. We was trying to redo for the breast cancer.
But you know what it is? That's why it comes off. So I do stuff really because I like to do it. And I don't try to do it. Like most people do it like, oh, this going to get a buzz. This going to do. I don't do it for that. I do it because
most viral things are organic.
Yes, and that's me. The stuff is organic. Because
our challenge didn't work.
I mean, probably was stupid anyway.
It was real dumb.
Yeah, because you're trying too hard. But just let it come organic, and it makes it better for everybody. Because once you just start trying to do that, it's saturated and it plays it out quick, and you kill that whole lane. So let it marinate. Let's preserve shit. We gotta learn how to preserve shit. I keep saying it, but people need to understand it.
All right, so another thing that your fans and your family, you want to rest in peace to Shaquiesha?
Yeah, man, rest in peace, Shaquiesha. You know, Shaquiesha is a beautiful spirit. You know, I mean, I've been knowing Shaquiesha like since, this like a childhood friend. You know what I'm saying? We've been cool together. Like Shaquiesha was the first beautiful woman I seen in Jacksonville that I was like, oh my God. Because she still got like a sore thumb. Because where we from, it's some Magwas. You know what I'm saying? So when you see her, she just stick. You're like, where the fuck she came from? You know what I'm saying? And she the one too that made me look at strippers different. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, in our mind, strippers have a bad reputation. We think they're crazy, they this, that, whatever. But man, when you meet her, like,
She put a personality to the whole.
Not even just a
face
personality.
to it.
She was just nothing like what you would think a typical stripper is.
Right.
She never drunk. She never smoked. She don't spend money on expensive stuff. A lot of strippers don't spend money on expensive stuff, the ones that's smart. But she was one of them type of girls that just don't spend money on expensive stuff. And honestly, I think she was a millionaire. I think she probably just, her money was stashed somewhere and only her knew it, and this happened. But at the same time, she was really about just her son. And that's the only thing she was about. And she was goofy as hell. So once you meet her, you kind of forget about that until she walk off. You be like, this bitch fine as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But she was so cool. So, and a lot of people used to think we went together. You know what I'm saying? They used to think we went together, and a lot of people thought her son was my son for a minute, this, that, but it wasn't nothing like that. We used to laugh about it all the time. We used to play on it too. You're like, I'm Lil Duval, that's my Miss Lil Duval. We used to play on it, this, that, whatever. But she was real cool. You know what I'm saying? And and people keep getting into how it happened. I never get into how stuff happened when it comes to that, because it happened. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna die. I mean, we get into that, it ain't gonna.
Did you just post a Snapchat and she was running? You was like, come here, bitch, come here.
No.
That was somebody else?
No, that was somebody. That was my other friend.
Okay.
That was another stripper. She cool as hell too. That was another stripper. But Shaquiesha was just it's hard to explain unless you where we from or understood it, or even if you was in. Shaquiesha couldn't dance worth shit. And this bitch used to get the most money out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And she also was a cool girl, man. I can't explain it.
I just want to tell you how much I admire you as a person.
Hold up, but then after that, what was crazy after that, I almost got killed.
I saw the car accident.
Yeah, I got in a car accident leaving the club. Like, this is what happened. We at the comedy club leaving my show. I just finished doing 2 shows. Shout out to Dallas too. Dallas sold. I did 7 shows that weekend, and every one of them sold out. Every one of them. You know what I'm saying? And we added shows, and they came out. They always show me love. So anyway, but thank y'all. But anyway, after the show, I need to get home and I didn't rent a car because I was like, shit, Uber cheaper. I'm just take Uber.
Everywhere.
Yeah, but this time I need an Uber get back home.
So you got hit. Go ahead.
So I was being cheap and didn't even want to catch the Uber. So I called a ride. We called a ride with somebody. This girl. We called a ride with her. So we riding down the street, and so I said, hey, stop by that gas. This girl hit on brakes hard as hell. I'm talking about the gas station was at least 1,000 more feet away. She was like, man, what the fuck?
She didn't want to miss it for you.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is you doing? She was like, oh, I'm a little drunk. I said, oh, shit. So I was like, hey, slow this motherfucker down. So she slowed down and we go in the thing. And so we go in the thing, get the food or whatever, snacks and stuff, and we leave out. And so we go back around. Now, she drives like, she's still driving like a woman is, women drive kind of wild, and she kind of like a little tipsy. And so I was like, hey, you want me to drive? She's like, nah, I got it. And I was like, all right, cool. Because she still seemed coherent. Like she wasn't drunk. She just was driving drunk, But
that made total sense for me to allow her drive.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm tripping. God gave me signs a couple times, and this
he always gives me signs.
So she says, put your seatbelt on. So I said, all right. So I put my seat.
She said, put your seat.
Yeah,
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So I go to put, and Jay Ski in the back seat too. He in the back seat too.
You don't put your seatbelt on the back seat.
Yeah, no, Jay Ski put his seatbelt on anytime. Jay Ski, I'm the only one that don't put my seatbelt on. But let me check this out though. So I go to put my seatbelt on. I'm drinking my drink, and the drink was so good, I just said, fuck it. I'm not putting my seatbelt on because it took too much time. And I was like, we right up the street. So we ride, this girl flying. And we hit the corner. And so it's like 2, 3 in the morning. And the lights where we was at, they blank. Like it's one side yellow and the other side red. And our side is red and it come across as yellow. So I'm seeing the thing red and I'm just chilling. Mind you, I'm tired. So I'm tired. So I'm seeing it, but I'm chill, laid back. And so as I see it, I see a car coming. And in my mind, I'm like, slow down.
In your mind, you were saying it?
Yeah, I'm like, slow down. And so like after 2 slow downs in my mind, I'm like, you need to speak that. And so I said,
this bitch can't hear you.
slow down, slow down. So she said that this bitch looks at me dead in my face and say, what? She didn't even look. She didn't look at nothing. She said, what? And so she said, what? The car hit me on my side.
This sound like a TV show.
In my driver thing, hit me, boom, hit us. What you call it? Swiped us right, bam, hit us, slid us all over everything, this or whatever. Totaled her car. Totaled the girl car, the other girl car. Thank God that car was a little ass Toyota Corolla, and I had my booster seat in. I was in my booster seat. So it got me a little, no, I'm just playing. But thank God it was a small Toyota. And the fact of the matter that goddamn shit, they caught me right at the front. They didn't catch me right in the door. Had she been driving, had that car that hit us wouldn't slow down. No, if he wouldn't slow down a second, shoot, I'd be over. It wouldn't be no Duval.
You've been in a lot of accidents. Remember you got hit by a car walking across the street?
Okay, wait. Mind you, I've been alive for a long time. So when she say a lot of accidents, she talking about my whole life. So in my whole life, I've been in 3 accidents. 2 in the car, 1 outside the car.
But tell the story about how you got, I ain't never heard, how did you get hit by the car? You flipped over the car and you hit your head or something like that?
Yeah, I got hit by a car back in, when I first moved up here to Atlanta.
I remember that too.
Why I got hit by the car, I think, because I had a box Chevy all the time. I always got pulled over for suspended license. And
you still do?
No, my license straight. And if it wasn't, you just fucked me up, dumbass girl, snitching on me.
You gonna call me a dumbass bitch?
I mean, I don't have no problem calling you a bitch if you piss me off. So anyway, yeah, back then, my license was suspended like most of my adult life until I turned about 30. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, it just started being legit. But before then, I used to get pulled over and get tickets, and I got locked up. So I said, man, fuck that shit. I'm catching the bus. So I and when I first came, and like the bus and this train was cool, you're like, damn, there's some hoes on this goddamn bus. Like it used to be some hoes on the bus in Marta. You know what I'm saying? Like on the train, it was some hoes on this motherfucker.
So it was worth it. It was totally worth it.
So and I had a car too, so I know shit. I could pick this bitch.
If I really wanted to.
No, I know shit. I could pick up hoes off the bus. I know these bitches need a car. Nigga, this is easy money.
That is a good idea.
Come on. When you see that, I work on levels in my career and in my money. Like when you're on that level, you know how to get the bitches that you know how to get the certain bitches.
That is a good idea.
That's my level. When I was on that level there, I said, I'm gonna get these type bitches, and I know they gonna love me. So anyway, I'm on the bus, and then what happened was I got off the bus and I crossed the street, and next thing I know, boom, I got hit. And you know what's so crazy? I wasn't saying ouch or hollering. You know, the only thing I was thinking was,
I'm about to die.
Damn, this how I'm finna die.
I remember you said that.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, this how I'm finna die. And I hit the ground, and I came around, and I remember just blood all over just running. I thought it was water. And they was like, that's blood. It was rolling down like somebody was pouring shit on my face. And then somebody walked, I don't even know, this might sound crazy, but somebody walked up to me and touched me in the back of my head, and it stopped bleeding.
You feel like it was an angel?
I hope it was. I mean, I don't know what it was. I'm just saying that's what happened. That's my testimony. But enough about that right now. We'll get into that stuff later. But what's been going on with you? What you been doing this week while I've been having a hard week?
You have had a hard week. I give that to you. But my life been okay.
It ain't been hard. Let me retract that. It ain't been hard.
Because I can't be like, I've been living a life.
No, I'm talking about for me. It ain't been hard. I mean, God ain't gave me nothing I can't handle. It's just another test.
Yeah.
For my testimony. You hear me? Go ahead.
But
what's been going on?
Well, you know the Orlando tragedy has sparked a spontaneous visit from Mama and them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
because they came out of nowhere.
They came because the gay thing. My sister gay. For those of y'all don't know, my sister's gay as hell. And so since that thing happened in Orlando, my mama and my stepdad felt bad, so they came up here to chill with her.
So I explored it and capitalized on it. Got me a TV.
You got a TV?
I did.
You too old to still be doing that to mama then.
Ain't no cap. I mean,
see, you see how spoiled she is?
No, they just
y'all see how spoiled she is?
They ain't seen me in a while.
Man, you
so
they
was just like,
man.
hey.
You lived a life. You don't even realize how good you got it. But go ahead.
That's how most people do things.
Finish tell us about your great life.
So yeah, I got me a little TV.
Shelter life.
It's kind of hard to have girls over and not have a TV. and watch shit on your
You been having
laptop.
girls over?
We've been watching Orange is the New Black on my laptop.
You been? You gotta turn. You gotta turn your screen.
I got my external speakers so it can be nice and loud on the laptop. Shit, most people watching stuff on their iPhone and everything anyway. So what's the difference?
So what's been going on with you though?
So that's about it. And then I had my bike.
Man,
I had my bike race.
you be so adamant about ask me what I've been doing. Then when I ask you what you've been doing, you ain't been doing nothing.
That's huge.
What? Mama coming to see you?
Oh,
and you getting the TV from Mama?
That's making America great again.
Man, shut up.
So
man.
then I got I had a race this weekend too, or last weekend.
Oh, for real?
Did you see I won a bike rack? Yeah, it's like when you hang off the wall and stuff. It's pretty dope. It's so good in my house.
That's special for you.
It's amazing. And then I've been starting with my church, I've been starting this little venture activity thing where we go out and do different things. And this week we went tubing. Y'all probably saw it on my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
The $10 tubing. But you know what? For me, I'm glad I'm doing this little activity ministry thing with my church because God had taught me so much through adventure. For me, doing adventure activity is therapeutic. Is that for you?
Adventurous? Is it therapeutic?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know because I see it as natural for me because I really just like to do. I think it's just in my nature to just explore. It's not so much adventure. I like to explore. I like to see things I ain't seen because I really believe, just like the saying go, the more you see, the less you know, and it gives me a one up on the average person.
Well, for me in my life, this time last year, I was like going through a lot of emotional feeling, like, brokenness. And it was really hard for me to look ahead. So God really did that for me. And as I'm doing these activities with people and bringing them into my world, God's really showing me, restoration.
Okay.
Like he restored my life and all that kind of stuff. So it feels real good to kind of like, damn, this time last year.
So really what you saying, you ain't had nothing going on this week?
No, that's big. So I had my bike race. I went tubing, got a new TV. It's been a good week. Oh, and I was vibing at the Ritz-Carlton.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that was cool. So it's been an amazing week.
All right. So what else we need to be talking about?
We want to give a shout out to rest in peace, Pat Summit. You know who that is?
Oh, that's the basketball lady, right?
Yeah, she's the former Tennessee Lady Vols basketball head coach. She passed away at the age of 64. And she got her team to 8 NCAA national championships. And they were the team to beat. Remember Shamika Holtzclaw? Do you ever know who she was?
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't keep up with the girls' basketball.
She was the first ever undefeated season of 39-0.
Do anybody besides gay people keep up with WNBA?
I think a lot of people keep up with WNBA.
Who?
But she wasn't with the WNBA.
Do it be straight people at their games?
You know what?
I'm asking a question. That's a yes or no question.
I think it's a lot of gay people
there. That's a yes or no question.
I think it's a lot of athletic people there because people, I got to realize, I used to think everybody gay, but now I'm realizing a lot of people are athletic looking.
So you saying it was a bunch of athletic built bitches goddamn WNBA gay.
They be looking gay because it just be like, you seem so gay to me. But it's just like a lot of women, like they are short and dykish looking.
You've proved to me that just because you gay, like, I don't understand how you gay and don't have no hoes. You should have there's no reason, like, hoes should become plentiful. How is it hard for gay people to get hoes?
It's not hard for gay people. I'm selective. It's not hard for me.
You be selective for your main, not for your hoes. You ain't learned nothing from your brother?
I don't really get the hoes like that, though. But the thing is, I don't want the hoes.
Oh, all right.
I think women look, you know what? Women look.
Now you're a woman. You see how she transfers into a woman? I
never said I was a man.
Okay, go ahead.
You want this to be,
go ahead.
So I think we look at females differently than men. Because at my job, my last job, this dude like, hey, look at her, bro. Look at her. And I'm like, dude, I'm not interested in her. Every woman that walked by, he would be like, look.
Because that's how we are. Every woman,
so
like,
I think that's what you expect me to be like. You ain't fucking all these hoes.
Hey, man.
It's not like that for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was just thinking as a man,
So you stop asking me that every week if I'm fucking some hoes.
You the one I'm asking you every week because we trying to find
well, we gonna do Date My Gay Ass Sister or what?
We gonna do it when I get some time.
And that'll be the intro. Killing with the Shoulders will be the intro.
You want to use Killing with the Shoulders on everything.
Killing with the Shoulders gonna be the intro for Date My Gay Ass Sister, Outchea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, rest in peace to Pat Summit. I remember all I ever wanted to do in high school was to pay for the University of Florida.
Oh, you wanted to play for the University?
I went to the basketball camp and everything.
And you used to play. She used to play all the niggas in our neighborhood,
dunking on their ass,
in our
dunking
backyard.
on them.
Yeah, she used to play all of them.
We used to have a nice backyard with the concrete in the back.
We was like, you know, what's so crazy about where we grew up at? When we grew up on over there off Gardenia Lane in Homesdale by Norwood, we was in an all right neighborhood in the worst house in the neighborhood.
You think we had the worst house?
Then we went to 8th Street on Murder Ave and went to the best house in the worst neighborhood.
It was the best house.
In the worst name, we had the biggest, raggedest, roach-infested house. Like, it used to be roaches in the shower every morning, taking the shower before we got
it. Used to be so nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was dunking them niggas. Because you know how you could drop the goal.
Yeah.
So I used to drop the goal all the way down, cross them over real quick, because I was pinning hard away on their ass.
Y'all hear that? She had a basketball goal in the backyard, and I didn't have none of that shit growing up.
I think you resent me a lot.
Y'all hear that?
No, I think you resent. Look at me in my eyes.
No,
do you resent me?
I'm letting you know you were sheltered.
It ain't nothing about shelter.
Taken care of.
What is wrong with that?
Life was great for you.
Come here, look, give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Nope.
You need one.
Nope, I'm going through so much.
And I do admire you. I was going to talk about that earlier. I do, because you've been through a lot, my brother.
Man, it ain't been nothing that God ain't put. Well, how the saying go? Shit.
Ain't nothing on me that I can't bear, something like that.
God
ain't put more than I can bear.
This ain't nothing.
How does shit go?
Small things to a giant. I can overcome that. See, I know rap
T.I.
verses. I know rap verses. Maybe not Bible verses, but I know rap verses. You hear me? And who says hip hop don't change lives? Shit.
It does. It just depends. All right. So before we go into the tweet cipher, we're gonna pause for this commercial break.
We got a commercial break.
I was fucking with you.
Let me say, hold on. We got a check.
For one of our sponsors.
Let me say, hold on. We got a check. Oh, shit. I was like, oh, shit. We coming up.
We episode now. It's going to be coming, though.
Nah, I ain't worried about that. Like I said, I don't think about the money like that.
I was listening to a podcast, and I was like, oh, shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go into the tweet cipher.
Now, I first got them spunk and be like, y'all get Tony having a party over there on 8th Street. Bring the box Chevys out. Bring the bubbles. Bring the goddamn Chargers. That's going to be our first sponsor.
Don't meet me there. Beat me there. Yeah. See you there.
Yeah. Little taco meat. Birthday jam. Birthday bash. Come on out.
Taco meat birthday. I'll take any sponsors. Any sponsors. Good ones, though.
Nah.
So let's go into the tweet cipher.
All right, what we doing? Where we going to go in the tweet cipher?
So this is where we read some of our hilarious tweets, or Duval's hilarious tweets, and share Rolanda's insightful thoughts. How about that? So, July 1st was the halfway point of the year. Did you know that?
Yeah, I tweeted that.
You didn't tweet that, but you did say, has 2016 been good for you so far? And if you said no, what went wrong? So, how has 2016 been for you, Duval?
It's been great. I mean, I'm not a year type person. I think about later on down the line. I'm more of a decades type. I'm like, all right, what am I thinking about the next 10 years? And I've always been like that since in high school. Like, I have yearbooks that say, whether you see yourself in 10 years, that's what I was thinking about. Mm-hmm. So now I'm thinking about down there. So for me, I mean, it's been going just like how I wanted to go. I mean, I like 2015 too. I like 2014 too. I like 2013 too. Like, and if I did have problems, then they didn't fuck me up, so I can't remember them. So
yeah, I like what
I'm having a great year.
One of the comments was, honestly, every year looks like my best year until the next year, best year comes by.
Yeah, I mean, some people they probably had a different year because some nowadays everybody's saying everybody dying now and all that. But I mean, I think death is inevitable. We all gonna die. It's we so arrogant we can't believe that we can't live forever.
Well,
that's why I learned. Like, I mean, when you see a lot of death, it almost numbs you after a while. It almost like you don't think about how they died. You just know that was their time. And like that's why I said that on my Twitter about what I said on Twitter. I said I learned how to take death from watching old people.
Right.
Because ain't nobody seen more death than old people. And not only they seen a lot of death, they probably done seen death like in different types of ways. You know what I'm saying? And they done seen shit that probably will never amaze them. So they understand that no matter how you die, you gonna die.
I know. First thing you ask an old person, what they say? How your day going? Man, I'm just glad to be alive.
No, because my grandma, she act like she mad she alive, like shit. Like you be like, how you doing, grandma? I mean, I'm still here.
The
Like,
devil is busy.
Yeah,
Make sure you got your life right.
My grandma had passed out in the driveway, and she thought she was dead. And she realized she wasn't dead after 2 hours. And I guess a mosquito bit, and she's like, "Oh, I'm still here." Like
Heaven is warmer than I thought it was
going to be. It took her 2 hours. She thought God was going to come grab her. Like, maybe God, I'm here.
So heaven going to be like my house?
And that's a true story too. She did fall out and woke back up and walked back in the house. Hold on.
She just been waiting to die.
But when you look at it from their point of view, think about it. All their friends dead, and if you believe in God, you want to go there too.
Yeah.
You're like, man, why am I still here? What did I do? So I see where they coming from. So that's why I get all my things from watching older people, and staying around older people.
Well, has 2016 been good for you so far? 52% said yes. 48% said, nah, shit been rough.
I mean, that's good. That's 50-50.
But the way I compare it, the way I look at it, I compare myself to where I was last year. So if I compare myself to how I'm doing last year I wasn't working. I was staying in my brother's house, blah, blah, blah. But this year, things are looking up.
Yeah.
I got my own place. It's nice. I got a TV.
Ooh, TV. Now watch somebody.
I got the Roku.
Now watch somebody comment, why you ain't get your sister TV? You got money. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Just because you got money, that don't mean that's how people go broke.
Yeah.
There's 2 ways people go broke the most: by letting family members and friends take advantage of them, and investments. People always say, I'm gonna take this money and flip it. Man, when you just think about most athletes, you can ask any athlete, they probably lost their most money not from jewelry, it's from bad investments. Somebody talked them into some investments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Like the investments is fucking you up. So when I got money, I'm not gonna never let her do bad or fuck up. At the same time, I'm not gonna give. She knows this.
You was like my daddy. Like with daddy, if I wanted $100, I gotta ask for $200 because he ain't gonna give me $200, but he'll give me half.
Though. You don't do that. Don't do that for real, because I would get.
But I don't ask you for nothing. You
do shit like that. If you want something, you will ask for more. All y'all do that, but you shouldn't do that because I'm gonna give it to you. But I don't
do that though. Where you get that mindset of? But anyway, so I just think about I compare myself to where I was this time last year. Instead of comparing yourself to others, I like compare yourself to yourself.
Yeah.
And so this time last year, it was a different situation. Life was good still, but it was a different situation.
You prepare yourself to others, you ain't gonna never be happy.
No.
Shit. But because they gonna always do more. It's gonna always be somebody with more than you. So I mean, just look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do the best you want to be. Be the best you.
One of your people said, it went wrong trying to holler at every female in my contacts. That was bound to go wrong.
What happened?
He said it went wrong trying to holler at every female in my contacts. Because you said, how has it been if it didn't go good? What? So he went through the whole contact list and tried. What was he thinking?
Mm-hmm. So what else we talk about? What else we talk about? Oh, some shit with. Let me see what you was talking about. All right. These your tweets right here. All right. Hello, love the podcast. Can you share a story? Can you share the story about Jack Thriller girl? Oh, the story where you stole Jack Thriller girl. Hey,
it wasn't Jack Thriller. It was the director Gabe.
No, it was Jack Thriller. You stole his. Gabe was the director. Shout out to Gabriel Hart. It was Jack Thriller brought her there.
So tell what happened. What happened? So we was at you was doing a mock little video of Rihanna.
I thought we told this story already.
No, you didn't.
Oh, well, that's what happened. We were doing a video, a skit. I did. I mean, I always used to do skits and stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
And the skit involved I think we needed a girl or something. Jack Thriller wanted to bring a girl, so he brought a girl, but he brought the girl for me. No, how did it go?
I don't know, but the girl, she was Rihanna on set or whatnot.
She was Rihanna on set.
Yeah, she was playing Rihanna, and you was like, it was a joke. I
don't remember what happened all together, but I know the girl came because I was there because she wanted to meet me, but in turn you end up getting and fucking her.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
So that's that story with that. I mean,
it wasn't no big deal. She just took, but why it was
I took a video home.
No, this is what it was. Why it was a big deal because we didn't know she was gay.
Oh, that's what
why
it was.
A big deal.
So I was talking to her in between when y'all was setting up,
yeah.
And so something told me she was a little friendlier than most. Well, we like to call it his family. So she was family. So I was talking to her one night. I still don't remember. I can't remember what her name was. But yeah, so some kind of way we started talking, whoop whoop, she came back on. And then the crazy part, we did it on my friend's couch.
Oh, you fucked on the couch? You a real nigga though. Don't real niggas remember these hoes' name?
Yeah, so
you know, so I mean I
don't
get
even
it.
think she had she was giving some alias old rap
What you
name.
think she doing right now? She probably out
She
here.
was actually kind of weird.
I mean, most of these goddamn crazy ass hoes like that are. But yeah, that's the story.
So
what's I seen on your what's name you had relationship goals. What was up with that goddamn picture where you had the dude?
Oh, you saw that with this?
Yeah, because somebody hit me up on Snapchat. Was like, "Hey, bro, your sister going back straight again. She trying to go back and forth."
Yeah, people but you're a lesbian, Rolanda. Shouldn't it be the woman? Lil Duval, can you help explain this?
Mm-hmm.
This could be a great topic for the next podcast.
Explain that.
So what I was looking at,
mm-hmm.
This is the difference between I wasn't looking at a man or a woman. I was looking at what was happening. What was happening was two people was getting engaged.
Okay.
That's what I saw. I also saw that it was on Travel New Orleans, which is who I follow, and they were in Paris, France. So that's why it's the goals. They traveling. They're in another country.
Come on, but you do know how people could take that way, though.
I know, but y'all need to get to know me a little bit and know that that's not. I thought we already established.
What?
I'm very gay. Cause there is no way to fix it. I just love the way she licks it.
Okay.
That's what I am. I'm gay.
All right, you gay.
Yeah. So, oh no, she's coming back. Lil Duval, get your tux ready again. So people just love to run with that. So anyway, that's what that means.
I'm telling you like this here. If you can't find no old lady in another year or two, you might need to go straight. Why
do I gotta do that?
Because evidently that's God telling you, like I told you before, that's God letting you know you need dick in your life. He's giving you a sign. And you just don't want to listen.
That's no sign.
Yeah. So what else we got?
You got me quiet on that one because I don't really agree with that. So
what you thought about the Kanye West video? I seen you said Kanye West.
Did you watch that?
I didn't even get a chance to watch. You said Kanye West video is distasteful, insensitive, perpetuates rape and culture. What? That's what you took out of it?
I did. Did you watch it?
No. What? Why did you? I don't think I saw a picture with everybody naked on the bed.
Okay, so I thought this was the artist that he took the picture from. I went to his website and his pictures is really dope. I can't remember his name actually, but and it's not a long time ago artist, but he's a recent artist, but he has old influences as you can tell from his artwork, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, so the artist he just have people laying in the bed naked, right? Well,
so you saying Kanye stole this idea?
No, the thing that I don't like about what Kanye West did and why I think it perpetuates, because he took pictures and images or the likeness of people in bed at a vulnerable position. And it's a sexual connotation implying. Also, it's very disrespectful because first of all, you got Bill Cosby. Here's the thing. When you're in undergraduate school, when you're in college, right? The first thing you do in communications, you do all these reports on the effects of everything, the effects of television, the effects of video games, right? And kids are affected by these things. And so kids see it, and to me, you don't know how kids think. They don't think logically. So then it desensitizes the idea of date rape of drugs, of raping people, because...
You mean kind of like how it desensitized y'all doing with the gays?
That's not the same. See, you're a fucking asshole. How you gonna correlate
television
rape?
To make it easy. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Okay. Yeah.
You look at you getting offensive already. You see how y'all
I calm down.
You see how
but that's exactly my point. And so you perpetuate it. You also put it up there by having somebody who's known for date rape drugs in the video with Bill Cosby.
Ooh.
Bill Cosby was another person. He got all these wax figures. He had.
Wait. So you can't call Bill Cosby a rapist if he hasn't been charged.
Allegedly, okay? So he's allegedly. But you got somebody that's allegedly known for this particular thing in this video.
Man, there's a lot of stuff people allegedly know that ain't true. You can't judge him by that. You can't do that.
You're thinking as a logical adult. A kid sees these images and and then he got people breathing in there. And then you didn't even get permission. So it's no permission of people in a vulnerable state in bed. it just prevent. It's just like it's to me. It felt you didn't ask for permission, so it gives the image of kids like, oh, and eventually it desensitizes them.
You know what's so funny about this whole thing? Me and you, it's so funny. Like you looked at it all the way through that. I guarantee you, kids wasn't looking at that and saw all that.
That's what you think.
Only thing kids saw was some naked people in the goddamn picture.
Taylor Swift, we can see her naked.
No, that's only when you're a kid seeing people naked. You don't think of nothing else but booty. You ain't thinking like that hard into it. But I mean,
it's in their subconscious in the back of their mind. And so when you see when they have the idea of, oh, I can have sex with this girl because she's sleeping in the bed, that I think those connections kind of play along over time. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I also tweeted like, people are like, well, he's an artist. He doesn't have no responsibility, no more responsibility. And I agree with that. But you get a pass because you're an artist?
I think every artist has a responsibility or whatever. I mean, at the same time, you have a responsibility to give out art too. So as far as his art, I can't knock him for that. And I can't knock you for how you took it. But at the same time, it's still perspective.
I feel like he tried too hard.
I don't think he thought of none of that shit you just said.
But one of the things he said is when people don't talk, then I'll have a problem. And I think we should stop talking about this nigga.
You just brought him up.
But I want to talk about it because it needs to be.
Happen then.
But however, moving forward, I don't want to talk about him because he's obviously, I love Kanye West with College Dropout.
At the end of the day,
I loved him.
At the end of the day, you just did what he wanted you to do.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. But also because we got to talk about what people fake caring about. So that's why we break it up.
I don't try to put it on fake caring.
No, this is
a lot of shit I don't want to say that I don't.
All right.
Make sure I don't promote it.
So you also said the easiest people to impress is poor people because all it takes is money to impress them. So have you ever met somebody that's ungrateful people?
All the time. I think too because people look for happiness in money. So when they get it, they keep wanting it and wanting it more. They want this, that, and they still not unhappy. And to me, that's the most ungrateful person. Or somebody say they want a certain type of life or say they want a certain type of way of living. And then when you give them that, they still unhappy. You don't want that. I mean, like that's my pet peeve in life in general. People that are like that. So,
well, I think you said like the best way to impress a person is, you know, the easiest people to impress are poor people, and I think that it's temporary because after a while you ever came across a person you're like nigga.
Because I mean, when you poor, you go by what you got, and that's what you can see rich. You go by materialistic thing. You be like, oh, he got this, he got that, he got this, he got that. That's what makes him rich.
But I think
and that's how a poor person sees the rich because in a poor person mind, you think all that shit is happiness, is being rich. But when it's all said and done, you realize that ain't what's making you happy. Happy is in the heart. Happy is mental state for me.
Well, I think maybe
I mean, don't get twisted. Money does help that. Money gives you the freedom it gives you the freedom and to not have to worry about nobody. Not have to worry about asking nobody for nothing. Not have to rely on nobody. So it makes life a lot easier to where you don't have to worry about the everyday struggles. But when you poor, all you do is worry about the struggles. So and then your struggles that kind of dictate your mindset on how you interpret things that happen in your life, and it snowballs into other things. So that's what money does.
I think when you said the easiest people to impress is poor people, because it's all it takes money. I think that's temporary, and the reason why you get people to come back, nigga, I just gave you something. Is I think largely because you're not speaking to their love language.
What?
Because you know there's 5 love languages with Gary Chapman, right? You ever heard this book?
She said that so because she been wanting to talk about this. Go ahead.
No, I didn't.
I could tell you been wanting to talk about it.
No, because I thought about what you said, and you said the easiest way to impress them, and I don't think you can impress them.
So what's the 5 things?
I think you need to talk about, you need to figure out what it is, that's gonna like motivate them. So you heard about the 5 love languages, right?
That's what I'm telling you. I haven't heard about it.
Okay, so there's words of affirmations. 2, there's quality time. 3, there's receiving gifts. 4, acts of service. And 5, physical touch. So words of affirmation is like people like to hear appreciation. Like, I appreciate you, thank you. Or people that need a compliment. And then receiving gifts are the tangible, the thought.
Man, but you can do.
So you giving them money.
I can do all that. No, I just use money as an example. But I mean, the same thing with love. I did say of giving them what the time they need, the quality love, time. The quality time, the love, the affection, the the listener, everything. You can do all that. Some people don't know. You know what it be a lot of times? Some people don't know what makes themselves happy. So they look into other people to make them happy.
Oh.
So that's what happens. And when you try and look into somebody else to make you happy, or think something else gonna make you happy, you're never gonna be happy. And that's where it happens. That's where the conflict comes in.
Yeah, I believe happiness starts from within. You're responsible for yourself. So you got to start with your happiness for yourself. And then if somebody does or does not provide for you, it doesn't matter, because you can provide for yourself, not financially, but provide that happiness for yourself. That's what I believe too. So anyway, another tweet you said, I ain't hating. I just don't believe in your dreams. So why not? Why you I ain't hating, I just don't believe in you.
Yeah, because people be telling you some shit like, hey man, look out for me, man. I got this such and such. And then you hear it and you think it's some bullshit. But if you tell them that you hating. They're like, I ain't hating. I just don't believe in that shit. Like, I don't believe it. And I'm not saying it might not work. It's just, it might do work. But for me, I think it's some bullshit.
So is there ever a point where you don't necessarily have to, just encourage them to work harder? So instead of saying that's bullshit.
Sometimes it's constructive criticism.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being constructive. I could say yeah and lie to them. But nowadays it don't even matter about what's good or not. It's about if they buy into you now. So, I don't know what's good or bad no more, because it's some shit I thought was bad. That end up everybody loving it, and vice versa. Some shit I thought was good and nobody gave a fuck. So you never know what's good or bad. It's just my opinion.
And that's why it goes back to loving yourself. Because if he don't like my shit, it doesn't matter. I think I'm the shit. I believe in myself, and I keep it going.
Well, now sometimes, like I said, constructive criticism is also, you might need to listen to them.
Yeah, you take a little bit.
Like sometimes everybody that's telling you no, they might be telling you no to help you, not to goddamn hurt you. Mm-hmm. So you got to take in some shit too. Like, all right,
maybe I need to go a different route.
Yeah, and people always say, man, it's the way you say it. Man, sometimes you got to be real with yourself. Like, that person, you ask this person a question. If you trust his answer, you got to go with it. If you respect his answer, you know what I'm saying?
So, also, let's talk about the Alton Sterling situation in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The 37-year-old black man who was shot to death as he lay on the ground with two police officers on top of him. What are your thoughts about that situation?
Man, first of all, it's fucked up. They was dead as wrong. That goes without saying whatsoever. But at the end of the day, I look at it as just a bigger picture to this. You know what I'm saying? I see the bigger picture. I believe in feng shui, and I believe in cause and effect, and the yin and the yang. And I believe the bigger picture of this is just a snowball effect of what was inevitable. And it's only going to get worse on both sides. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the oppressed and the ones that's feeling like we getting killed, they going to snap. And it's going to become a war eventually. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. And it's just going to get worse. It's snowballing into what eventually it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way to, like, you can't say, like, you try to think of the solution. They be like, man, the police need to stop killing people. Like, it sounds so easy. Mm-hmm. But when you think about it, it's like, it's not they are police people, but they're humans. So it's almost like you got to train them, which means this is his mindset of this human being. Because all police ain't bad. Now, one thing I did see Paul Rosenberg say that was real is police are not taking accountable for what other people, and that's real as hell. But at the same time, these police, you have to, if you say, all right, stop killing police, you have to change the mindset of all policemen.
Everybody.
So it's a human mindset. It's the mindset, man, all people's minds are fucked up. I think most humans, especially Americans, we fucked up in the head.
There's this concept
it's a whole.
There's this concept I learned called benchmarking, whereas you take what another company is doing, their strategies, their ideas, and you apply it to your industry. Mm-hmm. So I suggest this, because look how the LGBT community are effective. For example, they got the corporations behind them. Mm-hmm. And so corporations say, hey, if you do discrimination, we're not going to put our businesses in this area, do all that kind of stuff. I think in addition to this, I think corporations need to speak up. The corporations that cater to African Americans, particularly. For example, and so the way they do that is they say, okay, we're standing up and we want to stand up and what's the word I'm looking for? We want to be the face of causing the reformation in the police in the environment kind of thing. So I think it starts with everyone, but just like with the LGBT community, I feel like corporations also need, because with bullying, you know what stops bullying?
What?
It ain't the bully, it's the people that's looking on that stops the bullying. The people that looks on are the ones that say, stop hitting that girl, stop hitting that boy, and that's what stops it.
I mean, I look at the Asian community, and I seen somebody that sent me a DM about something that, because they was like, this reminds me of something I used to post all the time about how the Asian community handle their community, and it was something on a Instagram, and I reposted one always because I post it every now and then, but it says the Korean American community is a very tight knit. From the outside, it can sometimes look like an inwardness and a selfishness, but it's primarily based on survival. When you're an immigrant feeding your children and paying for, my bad, somebody called in. When you're an immigrant feeding your children and paying for rent comes before integrating with society, and the support do some things normally comes from within the community. So what he's trying to say is, you are your brother's keeper. It takes a village. Mm-hmm. We can't keep waiting or keep thinking that they're going to do something. I mean, they're going to do what they do. That shit is there. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. But at the end of the day, we have to worry about ourselves first. We have to get ourselves together, and the rest of the way. It's just like in your own household. You get your household together first, then you worry about the outside world. It's the same thing we have to do now. Like, I mean, that there is inevitable. Man, police been doing crazy shit since the beginning of the time. It's just now we got cameras now. So now it's hitting close to home, and we got to do something. I'm not telling nobody to stop doing it, but me personally, I'm more thinking of the next thing. All right, what can I do to make it better for the next generation, or make it better to where we can change the mindset? Because it ain't about implementing stuff. It's about changing mindsets and making people understand each other. Because we, like, as a police officer, they scared as fuck. We scared as fuck. We all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker there, the dude in Baton Rouge, he probably wanted to kill a motherfucker. Because from my understanding of Louisiana motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck about people. And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So so they got a whole different battle. And it's just like Florida, we do too. But at the same time, that's going on. But we got to get our mindsets to where we don't even need to go in their area to where they don't understand us. Well, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what I agree.
It starts at home. It starts with you talking to your kids and not just necessarily talking to them, just being, but a lot of the stuff we don't really have control over. Mm-hmm. This nigga was out there with some CDs. Yeah. And that happened. So it's so much that we could do. That's why I say there needs to be, in addition to us taking care of ourselves, corporations, other people, like white people, no matter what we everybody needs to stand up.
No matter what we do, it's going to create something else that what we going to hate. So that's how I feel in life. No matter what we do, it's going to spin off into something else. Like we might find a solution for this, but in that solution is create another thing. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean by the yin and the yang, by the cause and the effect. And anything that we have a cause, there's going to be a good side that wins from it, and there's going to be a bad side. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, finding a solution for this is going to snowball into something else. But at the same time, what we have to do is, for our people and for everybody in general that's the oppressed or feel fucked up, we have to work on our own mindset to where when we in certain situations, we know how to goddamn. We don't even have to be in certain situations, truth be told, because we could be in our own world. Because we have our own world, just like Asians. They ain't running in certain shits. Not saying that it can happen, because it can happen anywhere. Yeah. But it'll slow down on that process on our people.
Yeah, responsibility. Yeah. But not everyone agrees racism is real in America. So here's from, a lot of y'all was asking me what we thought about Tommy Lauren from Blaze TV. Tommy Lauren attacking black people who speak out against today's injustices. So I'm going to play a little clip from her when she talks about Jesse Williams' BET Award speech.
Well, the BET Awards were last night. Notably, they were very black. Oh, but can I say that? What with my whiteness and all? Well, too damn bad. Question, was this a celebration of black entertainment or an opportunity to complain about the plight of wealthy black actors and musicians? Curious, because I saw a lot of talent on that stage, but at the same time, a whole lot of victimhood. Oh, and police bashing, that too. Meet Grey's Anatomy actor Jesse Williams. He won the Humanitarian Award last night, which means the BET definition of humanitarian is someone who perpetuates a war on cops.
So my thing is this, not everyone is going to agree with us. And I don't necessarily agree with her, but she's super ass passionate about her beliefs and she got backs up for what she think. My point is this.
No, this is what I believe with her. She's coming from, that's her aim and that's her niche. Her niche is, to her, you know what she represents for white people?
I'm going to tell you what she...
Listen, what she represents for white people is how we are, like how we see, how we talking about how passionate we feel.
Mm-hmm.
And we have like our Jesse Williams, she's the opposite of Jesse Williams.
Right.
She's the backlash of that. So it's people that's defending her and the people that's agreeing with her, they're the opposite of what we are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing, but at the same time, I mean, she's not right. And I can't say if she's stupid. To me, it sounds like she just don't know what she's talking about. But at the same time, you can't know what she can't know because she never experienced.
And that's what my point that I wanted to get at. So you have to know what you're up against. First of all, this woman is she's from Rapid City, South Dakota. The demographics of Rapid City, South Dakota, guess what percentage of the population is white?
Well, how much?
Or black, rather.
How much?
1.6%. And so Asian is 1.2. Multi-race population is 4.1. And the white alone is 84%. So she's not going to understand your perspective or our perspective because she's never lived it.
And it's vice versa. We're not going to understand her perspective.
I agree.
Because, just like us, we grew up, we see white people, and 9 times out of 10, most people out of the inner city in the hood where we from grew up around black people. So we're going to make our assumptions of we're going to dictate what we believe in through what we've seen. Mm-hmm. And it's the same thing with her. And maybe from her perspective, it might make sense, but to us, it don't. And reason why she's wrong, because she's speaking on something that she never experienced. Right. We're not speaking on nothing that she experienced. She's speaking on our shit. So that's what makes her wrong.
So that's pretty much where I wanted to go with that. Know what you're up against. Like you're not gonna change her mind because we got two different complete perspectives on life. And she obviously hasn't been around more than 1% black people. I know she went to college in Las Vegas and stuff like that. But at this point, she's grown now.
Mm-hmm. I think that's just her niche. That's how I look at it. It's just her niche. And that's what she does. And she knows she's good at it. I will say that. She's good at that bullshit. But I don't fuck with her. But other than that, I think that we done pretty much touched all the topics. This weekend, this week episode is more like real shit that's been going on, because there's a lot of stuff been going on in my life and stuff been going on in the community as a whole. So that's what we're talking about. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer this episode, but it needed to be addressed and it was on my mind. So I feel like we should talk about it because it's a podcast. If we doing 1,000 podcasts, all of them ain't gonna be dun 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 dun. That's what it's gonna be. It's just some of them gonna be we talking about real shit. Some of them is gonna be we gonna be talking about bullshit. But we gonna be talking.
Yeah.
And I want to thank everybody that listen to it, that subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, tell some. If you know somebody subscribe, tell somebody to subscribe. And get me in that top 10. I've been trying to get in that top 10. I only get to 12 to get me give me that top 10 with them big dogs. You feel me?
Yeah, and be sure to follow me on both Instagram and Twitter at Rolanda_show.
Let's make our mark in the podcast world. Bring our voice to the podcast world.
Where you gonna be at this week? Where can they find you? Or I
think I'm not sure. I gotta ask Ronnie. Ronnie know my schedule better than me, but I think I'm chilling this week. I got a lot of other stuff I gotta do. Oh, I'm shooting the video for Killing with the Shoulder with Snoop Dogg.
Wait, well.
in Vegas. We shooting that.
You want me to come?
No, I'm good. You gotta work.
No, I can make a special appearance. I can make a guest appearance.
Somebody got a buddy pass? Send her a buddy pass. That's the only way she going.
Man, nigga, I can pay for my own to get in Killing with the Shoulders with Snoop. Uncle Snoop. All right, so also be sure to check out richbroke.net. Got some new arrivals.
Yeah, get your Rich Broke hat. Them bitches hard as hell. You hear me?
It is.
Get your Web Out shirt or what that mouth
Just
do
vibing
shirt,
is good for the summer.
Get all that shit, man. Get you something. Represent the Rich Broke lifestyle, where you could just Rich Broke is a lifestyle. If you follow me, you understand it. I don't have to keep explaining.
All right. Well, thank y'all for listening.
Appreciate it.